Okay, just like we did earlier in the week where we worked with the numbers 0 and 1 in math. Today we're going to work with the next two numbers, 2 and 3. So you're going to need your tens frame and your counters. Okay. So I'm going to switch over to the camera to show you the tens frame. And I'm doing this a little bit different. I'm using a different camera than I can use for me and this. But when I go from me to it, I've got to switch it around. Otherwise, I would be upside down when I'm on there. So we have our tens frame. So what we need to do first is we're going to represent the number 2. So using your counters, represent 2. Okay, we always start in the very top left corner. There we have 2. Now in your second tens frame, do the same thing except represent 3. Do 3 now. And then we start the top left and go across. So here we have 1, 2, and here we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, everyone should have that where they've done it. And now I want to show you what your assignment is for this. You're going to show different ways to make 2 and 3. Now you could pause this and rewind it to see how I've done this. You don't have to do it right now at the moment, but you're going to take a plain sheet of paper and fold it in half. What we call hamburger bun style. And then you're going to open it up, and where you fold it in half, it gives you a line. With your pencil, trace that line, and then I want to need you to show on this side different ways to represent 2, and on this side different ways to represent 3. If you want to draw, or if you want to use your counters, you could show a tens frame. You could just draw the tens frame and then put these in it, but you'd have to make sure you make it big enough for them. Or if you have other things, you could do it, because we did that together, so that's one way. So I want you to try to find 4 ways, 4 different ways to represent 2 and represent 3. Okay, now I'm adding a little bit more to this. I'm going to challenge you on this one. Once you've shown a tens frame, don't show another tens frame with just something different in it. Tens frame one time. When you do an addition sentence, don't do another addition sentence. You're done with that. If you've done a subtraction sentence, don't do another subtraction sentence. Do one type of each way. Does that make sense? I'm going to challenge you and see if you can find 4 different ways. Once you've done addition, don't try another one. Once you've done subtraction, don't try it. Once you've showed a tens frame, don't do another one, and see how it goes, okay? All right, and when you're finished with that, just go to your Seesaw journal, take a picture, and turn it in that way, okay? All right, so that's all we need. Have fun.